What's up, y'all? Welcome to Mental Health Monday. This week is about self-care. Everywhere we turn, someone seems to be talking about it. But what exactly does self-care mean? And why is it so important? It's crucial that we understand what self-care means and why it's essential for us all. Have you ever felt like life is too overwhelming and there's not enough time in the day to take care of yourself? Well, please know you're not alone. It's easy to prioritize work, family, friends, and other responsibilities over your own needs. However, neglecting self-care can have serious consequences for your mental health and overall well-being. Taking care of yourself should be considered as important as any other task on your to-do list. Neglecting yourself can lead to burnout, stress, and other physical health problems. Many people overlook self-care in their daily lives, either because they feel guilty for prioritizing themselves over others, or because they are simply unaware of its importance. So, think about this for a minute. When was the last time you took a break to unwind? When was the last time you took a break to unwind? How much did you smile or laugh today? When was the last time you took a day to yourself? Simply just you. What is self-care and why is it important? Self-care simply means taking care of yourself physically, emotionally, spiritually, and mentally. It involves prioritizing your well-being and making choices that promote positive health outcomes. This also means prioritizing activities like exercise, healthy eating habits, meditation or mindfulness practices, spending time with loved ones, and engaging in hobbies that you simply enjoy. But why is self-care so important? Simply put, it allows us to recharge our batteries so we can show up fully present in all areas of our lives. It's not just about pampering yourself, although there's nothing wrong with that, but rather doing things that nourishes your mind, body, and soul. By making time for activities like exercise, meditation, reading, or even just taking a relaxing bath, we're able to recharge our batteries and tackle whatever challenges come our way. Studies show implementing a self-care routine in your life, 1, increases your productivity and happiness, increases self-awareness, reduces stress and anxiety levels, improves physical health by promoting relaxation and reducing muscle tension. It boosts your immune system. It teaches you how to set healthy boundaries and communicate them effectively. It helps us develop stronger relationships with ourselves and those around us. And it teaches us how to love ourselves unconditionally. Identifying your self-care needs. Self-care is crucial for our overall well-being. It's not always easy to know what we need. Identifying your self-care needs can be a challenge, especially if you're not used to prioritizing yourself. However, taking the time to figure out what works best for you can make all the difference in creating a daily routine that supports your mental and physical health. This goes back to self-reflecting. Make sure you look at the other video in regards to that. Start by reflecting on how you feel throughout the day. Do certain activities leave you feeling energized or drained? Are there times of day when you tend to feel more stressed or anxious? Paying attention to these patterns can help you identify areas where self-care might be beneficial. Another way to pinpoint your self-care needs is to think about what brings you joy and relaxation. It's that simple. Maybe it's reading a good book, taking a bath, or spending time outside in nature. Whatever it is, make sure you incorporate those activities into your daily routine as much as possible. Please. Finally, don't forget about basic self-care practices like eating nutritious food, getting enough sleep, and staying hydrated. These habits may seem simple, but they have a big impact on how we feel both physically and mentally. Identifying your self-care needs will take some time and effort, but it'll be worth it in the end. Once you know what makes you feel good and supported, you can begin creating a self-care plan that fits perfectly into your life. With this foundation in place, you'll be better equipped to handle whatever challenges come your way with grace and resilience. You got this. Creating a self-care plan. According to recent studies, only 15% of adults prioritize self-care in their daily lives. We gotta do better, y'all. This is concerning because taking care of ourselves should be an essential part of a daily routine. Creating a self-care plan can help us make it happen. When creating a self-care plan, first, identify what activities or practices bring you joy and relaxation. I know I keep saying this, but it's extremely important. It could be as simple as, again, taking a warm bath, reading a book, or going for a walk in nature. The key is to choose things that make you feel good about yourself and your life. Once you have identified your self-care needs, it's time to create a plan that works best for you. Start by scheduling certain times on the day or week to engage in these activities. Make sure they are realistic and achievable so that you don't end up feeling overwhelmed or guilty if you miss them. Another important aspect of creating a self-care plan is setting boundaries. Learn to say no when it's necessary and prioritize yourself over others' demands on your time and energy. We talked about setting boundaries last week. Make sure you check that video out if you missed it. Incorporating mindfulness into your self-care plan can also be beneficial. Mindfulness involves being present in the moment without judgment or distraction. You can practice mindfulness through meditation, breathing exercises, or simply paying attention to your thoughts and feelings throughout the day. I'll touch more on mindfulness next week. Make sure y'all look up for that one. Remember that creating a self-care plan takes time, effort, and commitment, but will ultimately lead to greater happiness in your well-being. By prioritizing yourself, you are better equipped to take on challenges and support others around you. It's time to make that plan. It's time to take that action. Practicing self-care. Practicing self-care is a crucial aspect of maintaining your mental and physical health. It involves making intentional choices to prioritize yourself and your well-being, even if that means saying no or setting boundaries with others. One way to practice self-care is by prioritizing rest and relaxation. This may mean taking breaks throughout the day, getting enough sleep at night, or scheduling time for activities that bring you joy and help you unwind. Another important component of self-care is nourishing your body with healthy food and exercise. Eating well-balanced meals and staying active can improve not only your physical health, but also your mood and energy levels. Plus, taking care of your body can boost your confidence and sense of empowerment. Who don't like to look good? Self-care also encompasses seeking out support when needed. Whether it's talking to a friend or therapist about what you're going through, or reaching out for professional help with managing stress or mental health concerns, recognizing when you need assistance is an act of kindness towards yourself. Please don't be afraid to ask for help, especially when you need it. By practicing self-care regularly, you are investing in yourself and creating habits that will benefit you now and in the future. Remember, taking care of yourself is not selfish. It's necessary for living a fulfilling life. So, take some time today to do something kind for yourself. Again, whether it's taking a bubble bath, going for a walk outside, or simply enjoying a cup of tea or coffee without distraction, you deserve it. So to wrap things up, it's time to prioritize ourselves and give ourselves the love and attention we deserve. By identifying our self-care needs, creating a plan, practicing mindfulness, setting boundaries, and actually following through with these actions, we can become a happier and healthier individual. A metaphor that comes to mind when thinking about self-care is the oxygen mask on an airplane. In case of an emergency, Flight attendants always remind passengers to put on their own oxygen mask before assisting others. In retrospect, we must take care of ourselves in order to show up as our best selves for those around us. So let's all make sure we are putting on our own oxygen mask first by incorporating some form of self-care into our daily routines. Don't let yourself burn out or feel overwhelmed by life's demands any longer. Take the time to invest in yourself, because when you do, everything else falls into place. Stop taking care of everything and everyone else around you but yourself. It's time to take care of you. You got this. I believe in you. You matter. So this week's worksheets include a self-care plan. They look like this. A more in-depth self-care plan. Focus on your physical, emotional, spiritual, professional, social, financial. We gotta get everything in order. This is what I call your soul stuff notes. You'll see this in the PDF as well. 30 self-care challenges. This week, pick something off of it. Be as simple as journaling, read a book, cook your favorite meal, practice yoga, DIY project. Just something to help with you and figure out what's best for yourself. Self-care cheat sheet. And then there's always extra work. That's up to you if you want to do it, but I really think this week is essential to figure out where you're lacking when it comes to self-care. So again, it's Mental Health Monday. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Real Sadell. See y'all next week. Peace.